First, we're starting with the legs because they're the most forgiving part and a good place to build confidence. Slice through the skin right where the leg meets the breast. Try to stay close to the leg so you don't lose that good skin. Don't worry about cutting too deep here, just enough to expose the joint. And once you've opened it up, bend that leg back until you hear or feel pop. That's the joint separating. Now you know exactly where to cut. Cut right into that open joint and you'll notice it slides through easier when you've popped it properly. This gives you a nice clean leg quarter. And here's what you're working with, a full leg quarter, thigh and drumstick still attached. Now to separate the thigh from the drum, flip it skin side down. Look for the line of fat that runs diagonally. That's your guide. Cut right through that line to separate the drumstick from the thigh. Now we're going to repeat the same steps on the other side. Open the skin, pop the joint, and follow the natural seam. Now, give the leg a pull until the joint pops just like before. Once it's popped, cut right into that space. Super clean. Another full leg. We'll split this one the same way. There's that fat line again. Perfect guide between the joints. Cut through the center and let the knife do the work. And now we're going to move on to the wings. Spread them out and get ready to work onto the joint. You want to turn the bird on its side so you can get a better angle of the wing. Make a small slice between the wing and the breast, just enough to expose the joint. Bend the wing back until it pops. Same idea as the leg. Cut through the joint to remove the wing. Should be clean if you hit the right spot. And now we're going to remove the second wing. Flip the chicken and do the same thing for the other wing. A small cut first. Slice between the wing and breast again and expose that joint. Pop the joint and it should move easily. Then slice through it to finish the second wing. And now we move on to the breast. The sternum runs right down the middle. You can feel around to help identify where that bone sits. We'll use that as our guide. And please, take your time here. Go slow and steady. Keep your knife close to the sternum as you slice down. Angle the blade and let the bones guide you. Turn the bird as needed and stay tight to get the most meat out. And hey, don't toss those bones. That's free flavor right there. Perfect for chicken stock or bone broth if you're feeling fancy. And here's the first breast, clean and full. And now do the same thing on the other side. Start at the top of the breast and follow along the sternum with slow and steady cuts. Turn the bird as needed to stay close to the bone and adjust your grip if you have to. Every side cuts a little different. Just focus on getting all the meat off clean. And congratulations, you successfully dismantled a chicken, emotionally and physically. And now go wash your hands and sanitize your cut.